Hey folks, thought I'd make a video going through the comments and my sort of answers to them. So first of all, I don't ban or withhold legitimate comments. The reason that it's on approve only, so sometimes you may make a comment and it won't appear for a while because I have to manually click held for review and then click approve. It's just that if I don't do that, the scammers literally just plaster every video with, hey, text this WhatsApp number, blah blah blah. Join this scam. So, and you know, all sorts of crypto scam type things. So let's just go. So HMH chronology. Simon, in view of what is to come this winter with the gas process that are going to spike even more in Europe, what should one do with fiat currency in the bank? How to preserve one's economic value, more buying power? Is it a good idea to stock a part of what you have in commodities like gold and silver? Just very quickly, no for gold and silver. I've put a few videos in my channel about gold and silver, but I used to be heavy into gold and silver. But I used to be a bullion dealer. Hell, gold historically has not, at least for the last 10 years, not preserved buying power. It's literally done absolutely nothing. Really since 2011, and when you combine, when you divide it against USM2, because obviously the currency supply is always increasing, look how bad gold has done. So this is gold against USM2, which means gold, in terms of purchasing power, hasn't done anything since 1997 really, or 1971. I know it's had its big old spurts, but right now, I guess one could say we're fair much, there's mean reversion and we're getting towards the lows, but there's a lot more pain coming for gold. Nothing will happen with gold until a big country properly backs a chunk of their currency supply with physical gold. So yeah, that's just my 2 pennies worth on that gold bit. As euro plummeted, what should one do with currency? Wait for it to get stronger again? No. So I never hold wealth in currency for long periods of time. This year is the longest I've basically been in cash since January, which is, the longest I've ever held cash. Crypto is literally the only thing. So if you just take Bitcoin, the most boring crypto, but again, do that against M2. What has Bitcoin done? It has done nothing but go up. And we had a nice healthy pullback here. So when you look at M2 versus, let's actually chart this because it's quite interesting. We're getting near about a good time to enter. So yeah, the dollar is depreciating against Bitcoin. And again, if you invert it, you can see this is basically representing the dollar's purchasing power. Got one last little hurrah and then it's game over as it falls back down here. So that's that. Appreciate your airplane, Angie. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Wonder why I've not been posting. I tend to only post when there's relevant things. I am not a YouTuber. I do not game the YouTube algorithm. I know how to, but I can't be arsed. I don't want to. And plus, you'll never see stupid clickbait titles and thumbnails. Normally every YouTuber has like a shocked picture of their face with some sort of grabby title. You can see I don't do that. No thanks, had a look, not for me. No volume, it must be an issue your end. It does work, mate. USB cross, you'll lose money, you're listening to me. Cool. Or that sounds like you've lost money listening to me because you've probably only, got half the story. I still get people hating on me for Olympus DAO, which I find incredible. Like I find funny these days because I was massively into Ohm, massively. But what do I always say? Always get out at base support breaches. And I've said this so many times. I got out of Ohm at $9.50, literally. I rode it up from sort of $300 plus with all the rebasing, made a fortune with Ohm. But once it broke this, look, this is a textbook Kobo. I actually got out right there at it's probably a bit earlier, $9.50. But look at that Kobo. kissed off, buggered off, and it's now 11 cents. And those people that just hodl for hodl's sake have been absolutely wrecked. Like anyone. I mean, Luna did the same thing. UST did the same thing. Everything gives you a chance to get out. Base support breaches, you get the hell out. Don't become emotionally connected to stuff. So, yeah, if you've lost money, it is your fault. It's definitely not mine. No bullish shares linked it. No, I'm planning on shorting Ether. Planning, I'm not saying I will. I'd like to short it a day before the merge. But yeah. Sorry, I'm just going to try and find the questions. Oh yeah, the R factor. What's your beef with Africa, bro? Famine may never hit them no matter how bad macro goes. It was said COVID will wipe them, yet the numbers were not bad. I have no beef with Africa. I'm just looking at calorific storages per country. The developed world has 4 to 6 months of calorific storages, whereas no country in Africa has more than 2 weeks. Most countries in Africa have less than 3 days worth of calorific storages. And so the cost of everything has gone up. So I look at fertilizer fuel prices. So because oil has spiked up, what has fertilizer done? Fertilizer's basically doubled as well. So oil has doubled, more than doubled. Fertilizer's doubled. Gas has doubled. The cost of energy has just spiraled up. So there's less supply due to the war. It's costing more to make it. It's costing more to move it. Shanghai's locked down. The shipping's industry is absolutely buggered right now because of the stupid Chinese lockdowns. And yeah, and guess what? China's gonna come around and go, hey, you want some food? Eritrea or Nigeria? Yeah, sure, but we'll take your port. Or, you know, China's just gonna end up buying even more of Africa, but with food. Yeah, I've got no beef. Africa's awesome. What do you make of this move by Binance or swap most stable coins to BUSD? Yeah, honestly, in my opinion, BUSD is the best stable coin. I know it's centralized, but do I prefer Binance? Do I trust ZZ and Binance more than I trust the Federal Reserve? Yes, I do. And the fact that BlackRock is now using Coinbase to be their executioner, I'm starting to lose a bit of faith in Coinbase as well. So, yeah, that's that. Yeah, cool, thank you. Do you have any further the merge? Yeah, ETH is one of the most centralized coins out there. Going to proof of stake means it becomes even more centralized, even though it's supposed to be a decentralized exchange. Platform, sorry. So, DJT, Bitcoin 100k by Christmas. Well, first of all, I thought, so this is going back last year, I thought it would be $100,000. Not £100,000, but guess what? Markets change, and so too must your views and opinions. And people that hold on to opinions, worrying about egg on face or whatnot, they're the people that lose money. Whereas I shift with the market. You got to, like with anything in life, you have to have opinions written in sand, not titanium. And people with, opinions written in titanium get absolutely humbled by the market. Ripple and Tron, I was shorting them, mate. And yeah, it's int, not Intel. Right, I think we're getting on to 10 minutes. I'll have to make more of these sort of videos as more questions. Sean Motivation, you're just rambling. It's you apostrophe RE, mate. Get your shit together or don't post. Or you could just piss off. Anyway, yeah, sorry. I thought there were more questions. I should have checked. But anyway, hope that helps. And I will see you all soon. Toodles. Bye-bye. Oh, and cheers for any guy. Much appreciated.